Hi guys, welcome back to Data Do Not Lie. We are back after a pretty long gap actually, and plenty of things have happened in this long gap. Rahul Dravid, who is the T20 World Cup winning coach of India, he has resigned from the RR head coach. So RR might get a new coach, and I think this just proves that there are plenty of things going around the Rajasthan Royals. First, there was trade rumors about Sanju Samson getting released, and then Ashwin coming to their team. After that, Ashwin retired from the IPL. Now Rahul Dravid is also resigning from the IPL as a head coach, and that too within 1 year itself. Because last year, I'm sure after winning the T20 World Cup, Rahul Dravid would have had high hopes of bringing the same glory to Rajasthan Royals. But then within 1 year, I think terms are not okay with between him and Rajasthan Royals. And I think Rajasthan Royals are revolving too much around one person. Rian Parag is becoming the center of attention now. Now, people have started to say that Rian Parag is the reason for the downfall of Rajasthan Royals. Now, they are saying that downfall of Rajasthan Royals has started because they are already having a young captain in Sanju Samson. They are willing to release him now. Like Sanju Samson is also not happy with the team. And if Rahul Dravid is such a kind person, such a humble person, like he's not a person who will get animated by anything or he won't get emotional by anything. But if he is leaving Rajasthan Royals, then definitely I think something is not okay and something wrong is happening with the Rajasthan Royals. So yeah, we have with us Siddhant Srivastava also. So yeah, what are your thoughts about this Rahul Dravid leaving Rajasthan Royals?
You remember, we were talking about Rajasthan Royals, and I said that no matter what happens, Rayan Parag will be there, the captain of the side. No matter what Rajasthan Royal needs to do, because as you said, it is now revolving around Rayan Parag, and it was evident in the previous season also their performance. It was suffering. Sanju Samson was in and out due to injury, and now another bombshell has just exploded that Rahul Dravid, such a humble, such a genuine, such a kind-hearted person, has to leave
Yeah.
because Rahul Dravid is a kind of a person who will not work until he gets the kind of environment which he wants. If you force some decisions on him, he is happy to leave you, and that's what's happening in Rajasthan Royals, I guess. As you said,
No,
let's not take the name of.
there are
Huh.
some news. There are some news that Rahul Dravid wanted Yashasvi Jaiswal to be the next captain of Rajasthan Royals because
No, obviously,
obviously Yashasvi Jaiswal was the vice captain, so he will become the captain. But then management is not.
obviously, obviously, even when Sanju Samson was not in the side, the correct option for captaincy was Yashasvi Jaiswal only. But however, all we know that who is the owner of the team and what kind of nepotism is going on in Rajasthan Royals, and it's now evident. We all were talking this, and now Sanju Samson has left, and then Rahul Dravid has left, and I'm telling you, Yashasvi Jaiswal is still not a very well-established player in Indian setup right now. Had
Yeah.
he been had he been right now in a very good situation where he was part of ODI test, also he would have easily left the team because he knows these kind of decision will not suit him in the starting point of his career. He's still a newcomer to the team, so
Yeah.
that's why he is staying in the team because if a player who deserves captaincy, who has performed in overseas tour, who has performed in the Indian soil, and like every phase of a game, every phase of game, Yashasvi Jaiswal has performed, and he is the correct captaincy material right now.
Yeah.
But you are going with some other option, so that's not going really very well. And again,
No,
I'm expecting many
even
more changes in Rajasthan Royals.
Sanju Samson is a regular captain available for them. Obviously, like Rajasthan Royals haven't won the trophy after
No,
2008.
no, no, no,
But
no, no. I'm talking about when Sanju Samson is not available, then what are the options available for them? How come the baton passed to Riyan Parag? Like how all of a sudden there were so many options in Rajasthan Royals. They could have chosen anyone, but all of a sudden the baton went to Riyan Parag, and then these resignations are happening. So it's all evident that somebody is there who is trying to promote a lot to Riyan Parag.
yeah, and not only that, actually, even in that one super over which Rajasthan Royals played, Sanju Samson should have come out to bat, but he was not batting, and Riyan Parag came out to bat. So, the Rajasthan Royals is now we are all talking about CSK revolving around only Dhoni. Now, why Rajasthan Royals is also now revolving at least, but CSK is revolving. That does not make sense because Dhoni obviously is at the end of his career. But now, don't you feel that Rajasthan Royals is also revolving around one person now, Riyan Parag? Because
No,
now,
no. CSK and RR both have a history, if you know. So I guess they both copy each other.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. But yeah, that's true. But I mean, like, at least CSK were still winning actually. Like, Dhoni has won five trophies for them. You have to give credit for that. But as far as Rajasthan Royals are concerned, like, ever since that their inaugural win in 2008, like they have not won a trophy. We have to accept that. But Sanju Samson has brought them to the final. So now Sanju Samson is also not happy with them. Rahul Dravid is also not happy with them. So do you think that maybe Kumar Sangakkara will come back as their head coach once again? Or
We need to wait and see. But another news is also going on. I don't know how much it is correct that BCCI presidentship is now right now empty. So there will be a new chairman for BCCI because after Binny went away,
yeah,
Roger Binny, so that place is vacant. And maybe I'm hearing from here and there that maybe Rahul Dravid is right now in contention for that. So maybe this resignation is also driven by this thing also. But still, we need to wait and see. The meeting is on 28th of September, I guess. So maybe Rahul Dravid is our new BCCI head. Is
yeah,
may he
yeah.
be elected?
Yeah,
Maybe it may
definitely.
happen.
That is a possibility. Obviously, Saurav Ganguly has also been the BCCI president
Hmm.
once, and now even Rahul Dravid can also. These former legends can go and become that. But the thing is, I think the actual news was that Rajasthan Royals had offered a higher position to to Rahul Dravid, but he had declined it. It seems.
So maybe it can also be the case, na? Like Rahul Dravid wanted to be part of BCCI, so obviously he cannot hold two positions. That conflict of interest will arise. So maybe that's why that resignation might have happened. But also there are multiple factors. We can say that there are multiple factors. First one is that Rajasthan, he is not happy with management. Maybe also he might be interested in that BCCI thing, but still we need to wait for that. But one thing is clear, like Rajasthan Royals is right now not in a very good shape.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, the way things are going, it's not looking good for Rajasthan Royals. But at least after Ashwin retired from the IPL, I don't see any news related to the trade of Sanju Samson till now. So that news is still unclear. But Rahul Dravid has left Rajasthan Royals. So, but we really hope that Rajasthan Royals can come out of all these confusions because already they are performing very poorly. Like, I mean, they made the final in 2022. They didn't qualify for the playoffs in 23. Even in 24 also, they almost missed the playoffs, then played the eliminator. They got eliminated. They beat RCB, but then next match they got eliminated. Again, this year they were close to the bottom of the table. I think they were finished ninth. So if you look at Rajasthan Royals' performance over the years in the IPL, it has been very inconsistent actually. Even
Hmm.
under Sanju Samson, Rajasthan Royals have struggled. Do you agree or not?
That's correct. Obviously, their performance has not been very great, but they are themselves responsible for that. I guess management is there because if you remember, in one season they were like really cruising towards being number one. I guess the previous season only, where they won
Yeah,
nearly every match in the first half of the game, and then in the second half of
2024.
the IPL, it was like whether they'll qualify or not. They started losing suddenly. I don't know. I don't know how come these things happen with because they have a very good team. They have very good batting lineup, and even with Yashasvi and Butler in their top order, like they were really outperforming everyone. But again, I don't understand what kind of decisions went at the auction where Butler was left, Chehal, Ashwin, so many big players they left, and then they gave captaincy to Rayan Parag. So all these things are kind of giving a hint of favoritism that's going on there.
Yeah, any day like so much politics in a team will not help a team actually, and I think that is where I think Rajasthan Royals are suffering a little bit. And okay, so yeah, Rahul Dravid has now left the Rajasthan Royals. Now we'll move on to another topic actually. Now, do we see a new era of South African cricket beginning now? Like South Africa won the World Test Championship. Now they have won the ODI series in Australia against Australia, and now they have also won an ODI series against England in England after 27 years. So, are we seeing a new era of South African cricket suddenly building under the captaincy of Temba Bavuma now?
Definitely, they are really right now dominating every format of game. Be it T20 because they are the finalist of the T20. Then they reached WTC final also, and in the ODI setup also. If you see,
The
so
champions in
it's looking,
WTC,
huh? They
champions in
won W.
WTC.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They are looking like they really changed South Africans in the from like in every setup. And even in the ODI, if you see ODI World Cup, first of all, is in South Africa. So there is now a huge chance building up for South Africa the way they are playing in difficult conditions. Australia defeating Australia in Australia,
yeah,
England again defeating, and that too very
and
convincingly.
five
No close
consecutive
exercises.
five consecutive ODI series wins against Australia. That is it in
Huh.
itself. It's an achievement actually.
And that too, they are defeating the teams very convincingly. Today is the, I guess, third ODI is also scheduled for today.
Third ODI,
So
but
let's see
South
what.
Africa have already won the series, so they might make some
Huh,
changes. And
they
uh,
can, they can. But if you see the results of all the ODIs which they have won, they have really outperformed the opposition in every aspect of the game.
yeah, definitely actually. And Matthew Britsky is an exciting talent to watch out for.
Five
Like
fifties.
yeah, for 450s and 100. He hasn't been dismissed
Yeah,
under 50 in an ODI match so far. And which clearly proves that I think the upcoming generation of South African players are performing really well actually. Like if you see now South Africa are playing the bilateral series in England. Meanwhile, Quinton de Kock, Rassie van der Dusen, these kind of players are all playing in the CPL. They are not playing for South Africa. Even Riley Russo, all these ex-players. So, do you think even Heinrich Klaassen also he is focusing on franchise leagues now? So, do you think that I mean, we can say most of these players have almost retired from international cricket or they have already retired. So, do you think
no,
that the
definitely,
retirement of all these players has paved way for the new era of South African cricket now?
no, definitely. Because right now, if you see, they have so many young options. If you see Stubbs, Brevis, Corbin Bosch is there, then Betsky is a very good option, and then they have a very good leader in form of Tempa Bavuma, and even Aiden Markram. His role in the team is very what we say is not pretty much highlighted, but his presence is making them feel very comfortable in some tricky situations. And
Aiden
even if you see
Markram
the
has
bowling,
become a Aiden Markram has
huh?
become a big match player now.
Definitely. So yeah, the team is looking very, very settled for, I guess, till the 2027. I guess they'll go with the same setup. Because in bowling, if you see, they have Rabada, Ngidi, Berger is there, then Vian Mulder,
Janssen will
Mafaka
come
is
back.
obviously,
Janssen will come back.
John Johnson will come back. So yeah, they are looking a very pretty much settled side. Uh,
And then
again,
they are having Keshav Maharaj and Muthuswamy also. Senior and Muthuswamy.
Huh, that's so. Other than I guess Indian team, another ODI team which is looking very settled is South Africa only. Because if you see Australia, even after the retirements of Smith and other big players, they are
Maxwell,
also in the
Stoinis.
transition phase. They are in the transition phase. So maybe because with the Australia, it is the thing that by the time ICC event comes, they somehow start performing. So we can
Yeah.
say that also Australia is there.
Australia are
But
one
other than
team. Australia are one team which don't mind losing bilateral series because they always, there's a saying, people always say that they will lose the bilateral series, but they will win World Cups. So there's something
yeah,
about Australia and World Cups though. But meanwhile, though, like England, I don't know what is happening to them. Like the way I just saw a stat that after 2023 World Cup, they have only won one ODI series, and that one ODI series they won against West Indies in their own home conditions. All the other ODI series they have lost. They have also lost to West Indies couple of times away from home in an ODI series after the 2023 World Cup. So
yeah.
if it keeps
But
on going like this, if it keeps on going like this, England might not directly qualify for the 2027 World Cup. They might have to play the World Cup qualifiers. So do you see that happening?
But still, I'm very hopeful of Harry Brooks' captaincy, like in the ODI setup. But I don't know why results are not falling their way. Maybe they need to adopt a bit more practical approach because again, I can see they are always approaching for 350 or 400 in ODI setup. Nobody is like they're going to stay for at least maybe 50 or 60 balls because ODI cricket is a bit different from T20 format. And I'll also say the kind of strategy which they use in test format, they are trying
Yeah.
to copy it in ODI where they
No,
want just want
that is
to.
what they call it as baseball, right?
But baseball needs a perfect situation to work upon because
Yeah.
otherwise it looks a bit foolish if you see.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's
And
what we have so many good players. If you see Harry Brook, Bethel, Ben Duckett, Smith, Joe Root, so many Archer cars. But again, I don't know what's going wrong. Why results are not coming their way.
no, like, are they lacking in the bowling department now? Like, their bowling is not, apart from Jofra Archer, I'm not able to find a good bowler. Like, they gave the debut to Sony Baker, and he is the most expensive figures for England in an ODI match.
They
He
they,
has the most
they
expensive figures for an England bowler in an ODI match. So, like,
yeah,
yeah,
they are suffering from a disease called all-rounder thing because they don't want to have like the pure bowler. They want every bowler to should come and bat, and in doing that, they are missing the quality bowlers, I guess. Even in their domestic setup, I guess right now there is no because if you see Anderson, Broad, after that, those kind of bowlers are not coming.
yeah, that is the
More
issue.
bowler who can because
No, but they are
we
having
like
Gus Atkinson, they are having Mark Wood, they are having. Why can't they give them chance? They are not getting chance at all.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because of fitness issues are going on. Maybe they are resting because of that Ashes, because that's also a very big thing for them. They lose the world, but they will like to win Ashes. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, but do you really think that England might? Do you really think that England might not directly qualify for the 2027 World Cup, or will they? Will they
Uh,
qualify?
yes, I like right now don't know what's the schedule of England. I guess they'll get some easy match also against maybe Zimbabwe or Bangladesh. I'll need to check on that. But I think they'll qualify directly. I don't see that happening that England playing a qualifier.
Yeah, let's see though today, like South Africa are aiming for the clean sweep today. Meanwhile, England they are just looking to win one match in the ODI series. After that, there is a T20 series as well.
I'll tell you what. England have next ODI series against New Zealand in away conditions. They are visiting New Zealand.
Oh,
So maybe your prediction might come true that they will might have to because New
no,
Zealand
like
also are a very
now they are ranked below Afghanistan in the ODI rankings, and they keep losing like this. They're going to further drop. And if you remember, Sri Lanka and West Indies dipped like this after the in that 2015, 2016, 2017 period. After that period, Sri Lanka and West Indies similarly they dipped like this, and now they are playing the qualifiers. So you never know actually.
definitely because after New Zealand they are touring Sri Lanka and then after that they are coming to India. So for ODI I'm talking about. So difficult thing and difficult times for England. I don't know. Yeah, the only home series they'll be hosting Sri Lanka in 2026 in September. Maybe by that time, yeah. Otherwise, they are playing in away condition only ODI format. New Zealand, Sri Lanka, India. So difficult times ahead for England ODIs.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, that is why I think today's match will be very important. But yeah, it's tough times. Actually, they didn't win a single game in the Champions Trophy. Also, they got eliminated with zero wins in the Champions Trophy, and now in this series also they have lost 2-0. So definitely there are some concerns for England. So coming back to the Asia Cup, like in another couple of days, I think it's going to start. For first match is between Afghanistan and Hong Kong, and then India will be playing against UAE. So I think Asia Cup is going to be a very it's going to be an exciting time because the Asia Cup will happen. After that, there's a Women's ODI World Cup as well. So definitely plenty of cricket coming up. And there are also some news going on that Sanju Samson might not get a chance in the playing 11 for India. So, what are your thoughts about that? Like in the
Yeah,
next session, he's not getting preference, it seems.
yeah, it was bound to happen because if Shubman Gill is there, obviously he'll be opening the side. And then number three, you have I'll go with Sanju Samson, but again they'll try to choose Tilak Verma or maybe Surya Kumar Yadav because as you said in the net session, Jitesh Sharma was seen practicing keeping. So
Hmm.
that's the thing actually. Maybe difficult times ahead for Sanju Samson, but I guess he should be in playing 11. They can rest Tilak Verma, but again that left hand right hand combination works in the favor of Tilak Verma. So maybe he is the part of it.
No, but isn't it unfair for Sanju Samson because there is a Kerala T20 league which is going on, and Sanju Samson is the leading run scorer. I'll tell you exactly how many runs he has scored. He is the leading run scorer in that tournament. So when he is in his peak form, you need to give him chance, right? Otherwise, like, what is the use? He is
Definitely,
in his.
you're
I'll just let you know the number of runs. 368 runs he has scored in the Kerala Premier League in 6 matches. One century and 350s. What more should he do? And
so that
Even for India also
yeah,
in that T20 series in South Africa, he scored a century there.
yeah,
So
definitely. So like this is the reality of Indian cricket right now. If you have good connection, you get picked up. If you are good friends with your coach, captain, then you are picked up in the side. Otherwise, keep on warming the benches.
yeah, but as you are saying, like Shubman Gill has to play, but don't you think there is some too much importance given to certain individuals in the Indian team?
That's definitely when you have a coach of this personality. Obviously, this is going to happen. And let
Yeah,
me tell you, he has still not performed really very well. The coach, if you see, let's see how things goes in Asia Cup. Let's see, and because obviously now in UAE format, I don't know whether you are following the that Pakistan Afghanistan tri series or not,
yeah.
but
Today there is a
spinners are
final.
really
Today the final is there.
spinners are really doing the job there. Afghanistan spinners, if you and even the UAE spinners against
UAE,
Pakistan,
I
they are
feel UAE, I feel they need to improve their batting depth. Actually, I think too many batters there are out of form. They are so much dependent on Mohammad Wasim to perform for them, or Asif Khan has to perform. All other batters are not having a high strike rate, and I think they should work on that. They need to work. They need to get more power hitters in T20 cricket. Then only you can win the games, and I think that is where I think UAE are struggling. But as far as India is concerned, I think the first round of Asia Cup is pretty easy for them because I'll just tell you the schedule. India are playing against UAE, they are playing against Oman, and they are playing against Pakistan. I think Pakistan will be a challenging game, but I think the other two, I think India should sail through. And I think it will be the second round, will be the real round where the challenge will start, I feel. But even teams like Sri Lanka, like yesterday, they are getting bowled out for 80 runs against Zimbabwe. That I'm not able to understand. So, what kind of confidence will Sri Lanka have coming into the Asia Cup after getting all out for 80 runs, particularly against a team like Zimbabwe?
like Sri Lanka. I was pretty much surprised like how they got out like against Zimbabwe, but again, I guess just it was a bad day for Sri Lankan cricket, and maybe today I guess they are again playing Zimbabwe. So maybe today I guess Sri Lanka will really show what Sri Lanka are.
No, like even the first T20, actually Zimbabwe should have won, but they let it go. Even that T20 also, Zimbabwe were dominating for the most part of the game, but then they lost it. But I feel Zimbabwe's losing streak also had to come to an end. So yesterday they won it. But I never expected a team like Sri Lanka to get all out for 80. So that only becomes more concerning because Now in the Asia Cup, we want more competition for the Indian team. We want other teams to give more competition to India. Like I don't want like India should sail through. Like India can win, but India should be challenged. And like which teams do you think will challenge? Which teams do you think will really challenge India in the Asia Cup?
I'd say I will tell you like any team with a very good spin attack will challenge India. Afghanistan will challenge. I guess Bangladesh will also challenge. I don't know about Pakistan because Pakistan are not able to play the spin. So they are not able to score the runs. They are not reading the ball of the hand of the bowler. That's what
Yeah.
I noticed when they are playing against Afghanistan will challenge India. So anyhow, I guess Sri Lanka will be the like the most like the toughest competitor in this Asia Cup out of all of them.
Yeah, you having said that, you said that the Sri Lanka are the toughest competitors. The last time the Asia Cup happened in the UAE, Sri Lanka were the champions. So in 2022, I'm saying, not the 23. 22, it was happening in the UAE and it was the T20 format. In that Asia Cup, Sri Lanka were the champions under the captaincy of Dasun Shanaka. Now Charit Asalanka is the captain. But Sri Lanka also they are not having a good form in of late in T20 cricket. If you see, they have lost a T20 series to Bangladesh. They have also, I think, they have lost plenty of whitewashes. I think they have got plenty of whitewashes in their own home conditions. They have got whitewashed in T20 series. India whitewashed them. I remember even New Zealand also they beat Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka. So do you think this recent form of Sri Lanka in T20 cricket can haunt them, or do you still think that they can upset?
I guess the conditions are pretty much favorable for Sri Lankan bowlers because they love those kind of pitches where the ball is gripping and kind of slow turn is there. Uh, because if you see the other opponents, even Indian team, they we know the weakness of other opponents, whether it is Pakistan, India, Afghanistan, or Bangladesh. Like the batters are not pretty much equipped against the spin department. Uh, that's why I think Sri Lanka will be the most like the toughest competitor.
Okay, all right. We have discussed everything here. It's going to be the Asia Cup is going to be starting day after tomorrow, and it should be a cracker of a tournament. Obviously, I think the first round will be a little easy for the top teams the top teams like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, India. For these teams, Afghanistan also. For these teams, I think the first round will be pretty easy. But obviously, I think Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan, all three are in the same group. So I think one of them will have to miss out from qualifying for the second round. So, as you said, I think that will be the group of death, isn't it?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Because one of those three have to miss out.
Yeah, definitely. I guess Bangladesh will be the one. It will maybe Afghanistan also. I'm having high hopes from Sri Lanka.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess now we can wrap this up.
Yeah, so it's going to be a cracker of tournament. The Asia Cup is coming up. Let's see how it goes. I think India are going to be playing cricket after a 1 month break after the Test series against England. So it has been a pretty long break for the Indian cricket team this time. And honestly, I'm saying I have been missing the Indian team for a few days now because I mean I am getting a feeling that all other teams are playing cricket. Where is the Indian team? I'm getting that feeling now. But then it's good to see them playing day after tomorrow. I mean, not day after tomorrow. They are playing their first game on September 10th against UAE. And even though we know that India are the favorites, it's good to see India playing cricket after a long break of 1 month. So, on that note, we come to the end of this discussion. We'll be back again with more exciting cricket content. So, until then, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Data Do Not Lie. Post your comments in the comment section. We'll be back again soon. Cheers, guys.